No printer?
Yeah, man. But anyways, we got Guerrero and YaBoiJT. And this is actually winners quarterfinals. These guys jumped right into it. And let me just tell you, I love when people do that. I just actually am updating the scoreboard, though, because I don't always expect it. But here we go. We're off. So already in that top 16 territory. We're going to be getting this. And hold on. No, this is not. Oh my God. Just got rid of that bike, though.
This is like Dedede versus good Dedede. When you think about it. You know, they both do very similar things. They're both very heavy. Except Wario's insanely mobile and has got like waft kill confirms.
Yeah, Wario also owns like a pretty successful gaming company, and Dedede just has like a bunch of like minion little short guys.
Yeah, he does, but I don't really respect his business practices for it because he very much exploits the working
Very
class.
old-fashioned, you know what I mean? That was really good there, though. So that's going to be Guerrero.
Dedede coming in with some communist aggression.
Yeah, dude, slamming it down. As we're questioning his practice with the Waddle Dees, but
dude, you remember like literally there's like a cutscenes in WarioWare Gold where he's like trying to get like all the WarioWare employees to make like games for him, but then when they ask about the pay, he hangs up. I'm not kidding. Look up those cutscenes when you get a chance.
I believe you. I vaguely remember.
It's like, Mona, I need you to make some games for me. What's the pay? Oh, you're breaking up. Like,
that's amazing, dude.
Fully voice-acted cutscenes, by the way.
Those are good games.
On the 3DS. WarioWare is so underrated.
WarioWares are really good games.
Yeah.
Okay, so your boy looking for anything at this point, as he's nearly getting lapped 2 times, but he hops on the bike. Man, this sucks. Like he nearly killed Guerrero a couple times. Just dude, he's just so big.
Yeah, man. I mean, he might be down a whole stock, almost 2 stocks right now. But you got to remember, never mind. I was going to say, you know, 1 stock is not that big of a lead against Wario because despite his nerfs, he still has kill confirms out of that waft. But now that he's down 2 stocks, it's going to become a lot harder because now he's got to take at least one. You know, he's got to take at least one of these stocks just, like, raw. You know, he's got to, like, hit him with a back air or something, a forward tilt, something like that. And some of Wario's hitboxes are pretty awkward, considering he's designed to get some of his kills out of the bike for sure. But the dash attack, he's still got plenty of kill power on the boat as well, and one of the most mobile characters in this game to boot. The pair combined is a deadly one, to say the least. And here we go. Yeah, you see him fishing for it. Right there with those neutral airs.
Yeah, I mean, why not? This is the time you need it the most, you know? I mean, got a whole stock to catch up and good percent to land it. Oh.
I think he's trying to just tack up the damage first, though, because Wario, that's another thing Wario's kind of got to worry about in this matchup. Yeah, he'll be able to have the comeback factor in his kill confirms, but you got to remember it's Dedede, man. He's going to be living for a lot longer, but not that time for your boy. Off the top with the up air is Guerrero. Taking game number 1 for you all to see. With a hammer that's the size of a Wario. It's literally the size of his body.
It is kind of the size of a Wario.
Wow.
Guerrero playing pretty solidly today, so that's going to be a very good dub for game 1 coming out for Guerrero. And honestly, yeah, pretty convincing. Setting the tone right there. And then, you know, you're going to see here going up 2 times. That was untechable.
Say it again right here. Yeah, what a read. Yep. I love that. Just jumping out with, like, the double jumps to try to just condition him into doing a high jump option like that, and then just changing his mind completely by reversing it because the character's got multiple jumps, and then off the top with the up air he goes. Beautiful play on the part of Guerrero right there. That's huge for any Dedede player, my friend. It's just utilizing your multiple jumps combined with your insane fastfall speed, right? To just not only condition, but to bait your opponents into doing something you want. Because you could just be like, you know, double jumping to edge guard with like your back face to your opponent, just waiting for a back air. And then they decide to go high, but it doesn't matter because you're Dedede and you have multiple jumps, and then you could just fly back up to the top on reaction. It's like, that's exactly what Guerrero did right there and part of that edge guard, man. And it's one of the reasons that so many people still like Dedede, man. It's one of his strongest traits as a character is that edge guarding with the disjoint and the hammer on top of that. Some beautiful stuff to Guerrero taking game 1 as we get Sticker Brush Symphony for the second game here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the fact that every song in the game is on these stages now. But then when a song like this comes out, it's alright.
Why don't you
I'm
like
okay
it?
with it again. I just think now we'll never hear the actual Smash songs again.
I mean, I think a lot of people would think that's a win. I think it might sound like mean to say that, but anyways.
Nah, it makes me sad.
I understand.
Yeah. If anything, it makes it so like there's one stage or like two stages where you'll never be able to hear the songs that originally played on them. I don't get it. I think it was like a competitive choice because they're like, oh, like now they can pick any song they want, but nobody remembers to like adjust their music settings. And when every song isn't in the game is on a stage, you know you're not sitting down and going through all of that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know you're not.
Unless like you just want a couple specific ones. And dude, Guerrero's just like kind of all over your boy here.
Very remnant of the edge guarding that he was doing against Glenn, man. It's like whenever the pretty much whenever the Gordo doesn't work, and sometimes even when it does work, he just runs back for a forward tilt. Not only, like, just, he uses forward tilt as sort of like an insurance option. Be like, okay, my Gordo didn't work. If they get around it, I'll see if they land here instead for the F tilt. And if they don't, the move is so low lag, they probably won't be able to punish me anyway since they're focused on getting away from the Gordo. I don't know what else to, it's the forward smash takes the stock. I was gonna say, I don't know what else to say there, man. This is just where Dedede as a character just shines. You get on the ledge and off the stage against this character, be swinging all sorts of stuff and poking you in all kinds of places you don't want to be poked.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing that right now with the boy who's a little bit more than poked on the ledge. That's going to be, I don't know which killed, but got hit by both the Gordo and the dash attack. I guess if I had to guess, probably the dash attack killed, but taking the full damage from both. And I don't know what your boy's going to do to get out of the situation, but, you know, definitely not impossible.
He's going to need to use the waft. See him fishing. He's not fishing for it yet, you know. He's got to sort of like reset this neutral first and at the very least tack on some good damage at the end of the stock. I mean, yeah, late up tilt to waft is not a thing anymore since they got rid of that hitbox, but like,
oh man,
falling up air still is. Wario can still bait that, especially on a character as big as King Dedede. It's going to be a lot easier to land a falling up air on a character of this size rather than, you know, some smaller character like Peach or whomever you call it. But I'm going to be honest, it's looking like your boy is just trying to take this stock organically first and use waft as insurance on the last one, but nothing doing, says Guerrero.
That ended up being quite the impossible scenario, and I think you're right there. Although, like, when you're in that situation, I get playing for the long term. Sometimes you just got to let it rip, you know? Like, just take the stock, see what happens from there. Because, like, Guerrero, I don't know if Guerrero specifically will, but a lot of people, you know, they'll end up playing a lot different between, like, that stock that they're just barely hanging on to and the next one. So it's like even maybe that difference in how they play could have been enough, but not going to be the case this time around. That is going to be Guerrero moving on the winner semi, securing himself a very nice spot in that top 8.
The king is back, ladies and gentlemen, showing you what they can do, but there ain't no Atomisk on screen right now. This is Guerrero. And you see him land an up tilt right there around like 90, man. I'm not sure if that would have worked pre-patch anyway, but I don't know if that was like a Wario nerf thing or what have you, because there was no late hitbox there that would have actually, on Dedede, at that percent, probably would have still comboed into a waft if it's late hit. Not gonna lie to you. That's just one thing that Wario has taken away in that matchup, and Wario has to just fight you raw at this point. I keep freezing. I don't know why. It's so sad.
So what I want you to try and do is look at your settings. Are you using, what codec are you using?
I think I'm using VP8.
You could try 9, and if not, then maybe just go to 720. I think because like you weren't beforehand.
I am at 720p.
Oh, you are at 720. Try.
My bit rate's at 6 though.
I would try the codec. If it doesn't work,
okay.
Doesn't work.
I lower my bit rate to 4 just in case.
Yeah, give her a shot.
Now I'm back. I disappeared, but I've returned.
Nice.
And every time I reset that, like the thing goes back to like max volume.
Remember